Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bună seara. This evening we are glad to have in our studio, Transylvania Summit studio, because it's days when beginning this important event for our town, for our country, and I think also for Romania. Transylvania Summit, the first edition. I tried to build around this summit and huge interest and to say our potential regarding future investments, tourism, and everything, hospitality, and all what we have to give for this people who is coming to visit us to understand better our lives. So this evening I have with me in studio Mr. Luiz Costa Macambira. I'm glad to have you. It's an honor for me. I just a little presentation regarding your activity. So you are editor publisher in Forbes, also investors and advisor in more than 14 investing companies. Also you have a fund in agriculture with 250 million capital. You have a farm, a grapes farm with the son of Roger Moore. And of course, your expertise regarding Romania starting in 1990, I understand, when you are start to selling coffee. In that period, it was very interesting to sell coffee and cigarettes. So this is mean a huge courage in our part, yeah, after the revolution. So welcome, Mr. Luiz Costa. Welcome, Luiz.
Thank you very much, Doru. I'm very happy and honored to be here. It's a pleasure. It's like we discussed yesterday, it's a beautiful country with a tremendous potential and has been neglected in the last years, but I think the time has come and I'm very happy to bring awareness and making all of us more familiar with Transylvania, with Romania. Romania, I have had a very fortunate experience in the past, and I hope out of the summit we can take action to bring some prosperity long overdue to the area.
Thank you very much. It's very important for us to have people like you to split our ideas, because you know your experience and our guests in the summit experience put it together. We have a chance to develop our country, to develop our dreams, our projects. And this is very important for us because we need this. We need to tell to the people, to tell to the world the real story of Romania, the real story of Transylvania, because we have a huge brand. Transylvania is a very huge brand. Dracula is a very huge brand. And what I'm feeling, we don't do nothing regarding these brands, and maybe it's coming the right moment to build a huge interest around this.
I agree entirely with you. As we chat yesterday, I do believe Transylvania is a huge brand, and it's a matter of marketing, like we discussed.
Yes.
And we made some analogy with Monaco, for example, that became a luxury brand, and it was very well organized, organic promotion, let's say, and you have the same potential here. Dracula is another huge brand, and yeah, it's time for you to monetize on those things. And you are a visionary, you're an entrepreneur, so you want to do things, and I'm here to help whenever I can. And again, it will be a nice project.
Thank you very much. Luis, you are a resident in Monaco. Tell me please some your experience regarding Forbes.
Well, back in 2017, I was invited by a Swiss group. I had no experience in media, but then we finally, to make a long story short, we decided to go with it, and we were 3 partners, and we acquired the license to publish Forbes in Monaco, Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. Right now, our license is getting to its end, and we're very likely probably renew Holland and Belgium and Luxembourg. Monaco is a very small market, although has been a huge success. But we are already acquiring different brands that are more suitable for the luxury market. I just signed with Rob Report, which is from Penske Media, another huge brand in luxury. It's a magazine specialized in cars, yachts, airplanes, and watches. So our journey into publishing continues. Although, like I said before, my whole career was in commodity trading. So it's been fantastic. It opened many doors in terms of networking and meeting fantastic people, and it's been very rewarding. So I'm very happy with all the evolution of the publishing part of my life.
Very, very nice. Tell me something also regarding your experience in agriculture. You have this investment fund, 250 million euro to develop different projects in agriculture, no?
That is correct. So this is a closed-end fund that was created. Me and an Italian partner lives in Monaco as well. So we bought initially some properties in the northeast of Brazil, and we developed seedless grapes, right. 2 American varieties, Crimson and Thompson. And from that, we came with the idea. Many other Italian friends, so I went to buy a little piece. The other one, I went to buy a little piece. And then I have a very good friend that was working at Goldman Sachs, and he says, you will go crazy with 10, 15 partners. So why don't you turn into a fund? And this way everybody can buy shares and participate with you. So that's how the fund was born. And then also a nice success. And we have several agribusiness in the region, and they all work well. Agriculture is a huge challenge, but Brazil, for example, is probably the second most developed agriculture market in the world after the US. And Brazil is the largest producer of coffee, is the second largest of corn, is the largest of sugar, is the biggest of all the meats. Pork, beef, and chicken. So it's a huge market, and we started from that point, and it's been also very successful.
I'm glad to heard all this news from you, because anyway it's the first time when we have the chance to tell for Romanian market. It's a huge experience what you have, and also just 2 words please with your experience, with personal experience with your farm, what you have with Roger Moore son.
Sure. Farming and agriculture, it's not easy. It's, of course, too many operational problems. It's very difficult. It took us maybe 3 years to finally have a good agronomic engineer and have all the dots together. Today, it's very, very well run, but it was not easy. Now, Christian Moore, the son of Roger, the conversation, he's a Monaco resident, and the conversation started to join a company that I have called Jorgensen Foods, which was to market some of the products that we had, coffee and even wine and tea, with the brand Roger Moore. So this was done a couple of years after Sir Roger Moore passed away, and it went a long process to register the brand. And so that's how the whole project started, to brand some of those commodity derivatives, some of those products, into the brand Roger Moore. We have not done yet, because when we finally were ready, came COVID.
Okay.
And then the company has been idle for a couple of years. We are reactivating everything now.
Okay.
And I do have some experience in market penetration. Back in the 90s in Russia, and then in Romania, in Belarus, in Georgia. So I hope that will be valuable skills for us to market some of the Roger Moore products.
Thank you very much for all this information, Luiz, and also I thank you for your invitation to organize maybe the second summit in Monaco, because there it's maybe more a huge interest maybe about regarding our area, our Transylvania, and it's hard to bring here all the people.
Absolutely right. I told you yesterday, since the project is definitely a beautiful one, I think as a second step, that was my suggestion.
Yeah.
You take the project where the money is,
Yeah.
and over there you have entrepreneurs from all over the world. Monaco has 149, 150, if you will, nationalities. So you have people from all over the world, from Russia to America, from Middle East to Norway. So they're all there, though, and most of them are successful entrepreneurs that made money in their countries and went to Monaco as an aspirational residence. They say, okay, I did everything I want to do in my life. I want to enjoy life with my family there. So you take the project right there, and I'm sure we can organize a beautiful event and maybe speed up, accelerate the interest of people to this beautiful region.
Thank you very much, Luiz.
My pleasure.
You are a beautiful person. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all for today. It's Transylvania Summit days. I have a lot of people who is coming from everywhere, and we are happy to organize this event, because after that is the right moment to tell to everybody who we are, what is our entity, what is possibility for our guests, our invited, to understand regarding the potential of Transylvania. Thank you very much, and all the best.
Thank you. Good evening.